Thank you so much for sitting down. Congrats on all your success.
Thank you so much.
So I know food is your passion. Where does that come from for you?
For me, it comes from the fact that food brings people together and it gets people talking and it makes them feel great when the meal is good. So that gives me the most joy, and more so cooking for my family brings me so much joy when I see their happy smiling faces and everybody's well fed and enjoys the meal. It's the best feeling in the world.
And you've been cooking for a long time, but
I have.
What inspired you to put it all in a book?
So the book is something I'd wanted to do for a very long time. I'd written down ideas for years and had loose papers all over the house. And then once the blog took off, it was my next step. And so I finally honed in on exactly what I wanted it to be and then wrote the book, and now it's here. So I'm very excited.
And a lot of your fans very excited as well.
Yeah.
What do you want people to get out of the season life?
I want them to get that cooking is not fussy, it's easy and approachable, and that you can make it fun and quick and fast, which is important these days.
I know, and cooking for me is very intimidating. I think you want it to be more accessible.
Yeah, absolutely. I want it to be fun. I want anybody to feel like they can crack open the book and cook something great for whoever they want to cook for.
And people want to know, are these recipes Stefan approved, Riley approved? Did you have taste testers?
Oh, for sure. I had a slew of taste testers, whether it was my family. A lot of the stuff in there is also things that have been passed down. And so it's stuff that I ate as a child that never gets old. And then throughout the book process, there was like, when we would have a photo shoot, the hair and makeup people would be the taste testers, or if I had family in town, everybody would get some, and so nothing went to waste. Everybody loved it, and so that's how I knew what would go in and what would stay out of the book.
Anything Stefan or Riley objected to, or Ryan?
Well, I'm very unfortunate in my household to the fact that they both don't like chocolate. Which,
really?
Yeah, it's very disheartening and doesn't make sense to me. You like chocolate? I love it too. I live for chocolate. So hopefully my youngest one will take after me.
And lots of people want to know, are there game day recipes in there for
Yeah,
Stefan?
absolutely. Yeah, we do high carb meals on the night before game day and on game day. And so there's some pasta recipes in there. There's a great sauce that has a bunch of veggies in it, but nobody knows because they're pulsed down. So yeah, there's lots in there.
So you can eat like an NBA star.
I guess so, yeah.
How are you handling? You've become a celebrity in your own right. You have your own TV show coming up. You have a book. You've been a food critic. You've been a guest star on Chop Jr. How are you handling all of this?
I'm fine. I mean, the schedule's really busy at this point, but it's all for a good reason. And just the fact that I'm able to send the message out of food and family and how it has an impact on people is a big deal for me. So I'm really happy to be in this position.
What about Riley? How is she handling all of this as the new season
She's good.
starts?
She's at school. She has no idea what's going on, and I want to keep it that way.
She loves her playhouse. We know that.
She does love her playhouse.
And for the new season, how are you going to balance? We know you're always at all the games, but now you have a lot going on for yourself too.
Well, I kind of schedule things to where everybody's happy and I'm able to still be there and support Stefan at all of his games. And so it's all about balance. Meal prep helps a lot too, just keeping things on hand in the fridge so everybody's fed when the schedule gets busy. So I'm big on that.
And there's stuff for kids as well.
Oh yeah, I have a whole chapter dedicated to cooking with the littles, I call it. And it's not necessarily recipes, but it's just quick and easy tips to help people get their kids involved, because I feel like it helps shape their palate. It helps shape for them being comfortable in the kitchen and gaining kitchen confidence. And so I have a whole chapter on that. You got this.
And does Stefan cook out of your book?
He does. So it's so funny because it used to be a big fat no. And now he's cooked 3 times for me out of the book, and so he does. He's gaining kitchen confidence as well, so it's really nice.
Wow, and Chef Curry approves. You approve.
Oh, yes, absolutely. He does a great job.
Very, very good.
Yeah.
And so the season life, food, family, and faith, those are the ingredients you believe you need for a successful life.
Exactly.
It's just, for me, it seems like it's beyond just food and making a good dish, right?
Yeah. Well, for me, I feel like I said earlier, food makes people feel things, and no matter where you come from, who you are, if you're black, white, Asian, like whatever you are, you can relate on one thing, and that's food. Like everybody loves food. You gotta eat to survive, and so I love that it's a love language, and I love that it brings people together. It makes people feel things.
What should we look for next from you?
I don't know. I guess the show, Ayesha's Homemade on Food Network. It airs October 22nd at noon.
All right, and what should we expect to see? A little slice of the Curry household?
A little bit of everything, yeah. Again, I'm sending that message of fun cooking, getting people involved in the kitchen when they come over, and so my mom and my sister are here today. They both make an appearance on the show. Of course, my immediate family, the kids, my husband, and then we have some fun friends that come in and cook with me as well. So it's going to be fun.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Congrats on that.
Thank
I know
you.
you've met a lot of fans so far.
Yeah.
What has surprised you the most?
I think what surprised me the most is that people have showed up.
You shouldn't be surprised by that.
No, I am. I mean, every time I walk in and there they are, and it's just the coolest thing. It's really, really rewarding to see people with the book in their hand and to hear or see on social media that they've tried a dish. It's so rewarding, and it makes me so happy, and I'm just excited that people are excited.
Awesome. Well, I can see why. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you
Ayesha,
so
for your
much.
time.